and welcome to Kudos International Kudos Latte Show. And again, it's time for your great coffee. And when I say Kudos Latte Show, it means more than a coffee because it is going to connect heart to heart, life to life, and miracles to miracles. So today, this miracle is none other than who is going to enlighten the world with his wisdom, with his knowledge, with his power. And do you want to know who is this miracle from Philippines? Then check it out here. Welcome, Dr. Dary Dacanay from Philippines. I really appreciate you for accepting our invitation for the Skidders International Latte Show. A great welcome, a great greetings to you.
Wow. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. And to you, Dr. Supriya, and to the Kudos International, the Latte Show. Thank you very much for inviting me over. I am very excited and glad to be part of the show now.
Well, Dr. Dary, along with you, my global spectators, my global audience are also so excited because today we are going to have a gem, a renowned person from the education and research field, and that is the you can say USP of this particular show. So, without taking a pause, without any further delay, let's start this Kiddos International Latte Show with a great zeal and zest with Dr. Dary. So, Dr. Dary, I'll pass my ties and your code. Kindly enlighten the world with your terrific and powerful life journey.
Oh yes, thank you. Well, my personal life has been smooth, and I am surrounded by the love and support of my family and friends, which I hold really very close and very private. And professionally, my journey has been very exciting. Exciting, why? Because I've transitioned from the higher education, which I've worked in colleges and universities, to establishing myself now in the basic education. Now, it's a realm I find both interesting and at the same time very fulfilling as an educator.
Great.
And um, now, currently, I am the director for academics of St. Patrick's School of Quezon City in the Philippines. Hi to
Wow.
my friends and to my colleagues who are now watching. Teacher Marivic is watching now also. And my role is very important in shaping a globally minded educational environment in our school. And my expertise extends beyond the traditional subjects to include also the international affairs and really fostering a very comprehensive understanding of the world of education. And there are unique approaches that part of my job, like I am also a storyteller for the preschool and the grade school. Imagine I will be wearing different costumes, like I'll be turning into Spider-Man, Batman, and the other, um, really fascinating cartoons that children love, because I will be actually sharing with them stories, which is very important in the reading readiness program of our institution. And yeah, another part is that I am also into the international collaborations with our students, having connected with schools in Japan, in India, in the United States of America and many parts of the world. In the beginning, before the pandemic, it's quite difficult, but
Yeah.
we really have to evolve. Now, it's not, if I did not start acting before, then it's going to be too late. And
Okay.
that's one reason why, really, in the school that I'm working, innovation and creativity is a must. Now, um, how do I begin my day as an educator? Now, normally I begin, of course, with a prayer and embracing positivity, and my colleagues will, uh, be a witness to that. The positive aura that I would always show to my colleagues, and the belief that stress should be managed to prevent, health related issues. I think
Yeah.
that's one problem that many of the people today are experiencing because of the stress that they have in their work, in their families, and um, seeing also the good in others. I always see the good in others, and providing opportunities are principles I really uphold, even in, a world growing more complex, wherein creativity and sometimes innovation are very much crucial today. And also, many people, in even in my school, do not know that I am also an advocate for, for dogs and cats. My passion for, pause for compassion, and
Right.
in the world wherein compassion knows no bounds, we would need to stand for, an advocate for the silent souls, and that grace our homes and the streets, and our beloved dogs and cats, and this faithful companions would really share, joys, and hopefully provide a solace in the times of need, and exhibit, the loyalty that they would be able to give us. And yeah, responsible ownership, I think that's what I want. The stray animal welfare, um,
Awesome.
the humane education, hopefully that could be included also in, the curriculum of schools. Even the process of even adoption over purchasing dogs or cats, and of course, even emergency preparedness. We have to include our dear pets as well, and most importantly, the community engagement,
Mm-hmm.
fostering a sense of community when we talk about pet ownership. And
Yeah.
lastly, the ones that I really, like and love, what I'm doing is my advocacy for the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, specifically the goal on, particularly on quality education. I think
Yeah.
many educators like you, Dr. Supriya, would really need to embark on a journey on championing the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. There are a lot of them, 1 to 17. But as an educator, of course, I'd like to focus on the quality education. This is really a personal commitment that holds, a transformative power, and empower through learning. And that's why learning doesn't stop. In the school I'm working, as we
Mm-hmm.
live, we learn. Even if you are already in your senior years, you would still continue to learn,
Yeah.
recognizing that education is really a cornerstone of empowerment. And to make a better world, we really need education. There's no other way. We have to
Definitely.
understand that the quality education is not about, one's personal advancement, but also we need a better world today. And
Exactly, Dary.
we also need to support, of course, inclusive education, which is very important. That no one should be left behind.
Right.
Sometimes I myself would be having really difficulty on that tagline of no one should left behind, but that should be the mantra of every educator. Difficult, but we need to be able to do it, and we need to be able to equip others through knowledge sharing, and that's why we do collaborations. And we have to advocate for, of course, education policies in our country, and the different parts of the world. We are one with this one, and we have to embrace technology also for learning. We thank technology because we are able to communicate, we are able to connect. I'm in the Philippines, some people are in the United Kingdom, in India, in Europe, and we may be able to work together. And of
Certainly.
course, more importantly is the global awareness and collaboration, which understanding that education, it's a global endeavor, and we should be able to stay informed about the education challenges and
Mhm.
support this kind of international collaboration to improve really the access to quality education. And
Yeah.
this is also my personal mission, and to really enrich the lives of the students, especially,
Yeah.
and regardless of their background and their circumstances. This is really very important and dear to me.
Very true. Very true. Dr. Derry, what to say? Because this was really awesome, terrific, inspiring, and all the adjectives which were going to come in my mind, I just forget all because I am getting a lot of beautiful, very great comments about you. Good evening, good morning, and terrific show. Wow, what a show! Welcome, Dr. Derry. I am getting a lot of inspiration from across the globe. So you can see your charisma in this show, this says only one thing: take your coffee, move on, never forgive, never forget what has happened, because miracles are going to happen in your life when you are positive, and that's the message, Dr. Derry, you are giving. And before I move to another question which is popping up in my mind continuously from past 5 minutes, you are a great global icon, which I can see you on LinkedIn, I can see you on social media, and you're doing a wonderful, miraculous, mind-blowing job in the field of education and research. But the point to be noted, this position, Dr. Derry, is not an easy job for everyone to get. Everybody dreams, but how many of you are really working hard to accomplish this in spite of crossing a lot of hurdles in your life? So, Dr. Derry, truth and honest answer: what kind of challenges you had faced in your life to come up to this position? So it would be really great for our global audience to know this, and those challenges will be really, you can say, an inspiration journey for us to learn a great thing from you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Dr. Supriya. The world has actually experienced, rapid changes. The speed of change happened, especially during the pandemic.
Mhm.
And challenges today extend beyond just mere presentations. No? Uh, the challenges, they involve elevating the
Mhm.
overall quality of education in our life. Now, the emphasis would always lie in contributing to the body of knowledge through meaningful, I say this one, through meaningful research and fostering honesty. That's what we need today. Integrity and authenticity. I would just like to share to everyone that there are a lot of people who are not authentic today. So we better be careful. There are scammers all around us taking advantage. And in the age of scams, data privacy, vigilance is paramount. And it's a call to be cautious and discerning so as we may be able to help, other people.
Yeah, very true. So, Dr. Derry, this line really touched my heart, and I'm sure everybody's heart would be touched by these, great things like authenticity when we talk about and scammers when we talk about. But do remember, we do have negative people, we do have scammers, but the power of positivity, which radiates from our soul, that makes a great person, and that accounts for your accountability and your authenticity. So well said, Dr. Derry. It's very, very necessary in today's world to be authentic, what we are learning, and for that we need to open our eyes and ears open. That's the reason we have been awarded by God two eyes, two ears, but one mouth. So you have to be a good listener and a good observer, and let's be good, right? So awesome, great journey, fabulous one. I really appreciate your challenges, which has proved that no matter how many hurdles you face in your life, no matter how many challenges, some people will call problems, some people will call challenges, it's up to you. How do you make yourself? Do you break? Do you just get demoralized? Or do you just get up and move on and say, nothing is impossible? Because the impossible word always says only one thing: I am possible. And that's what the message I am getting from your life, Dr. Derry. So, hats off to you for your courageous and very inspiring challenges, which has turned opportunities, create the miracles. Awesome. Well, Dr. Derry, you are a great gem, I can say, in the field of research, education, as I already introduced you. Now, this is time for everyone to know what is your global profession which you are into, and what is a leadership and management consultancy you're doing, and being a research analyst, what is your research area? So let's leverage from Dr. Derry's work and move ahead in our career, and let's see what we can do wonderful things from his knowledge.
All right. So being in the academia, it keeps me both younger and wiser because
Okay.
you get to talk to students, you get to talk to everyone, and research is a vital aspect.
Hmm.
As an educator, creating research is a necessity, and Dr. Supriya would know that.
Yeah.
And upholding the ethical standards and data privacy is non negotiable in the field of research. As a teacher researcher, I empower my students to undertake their research, acknowledging its challenges, but also emphasizing its feasibility. I am currently teaching in the graduate school and also teaching in the senior high school. Senior high school students are having difficulty with research. What more students who are taking up their PhD? But one thing for sure is that if you teach them properly, you teach them the basics of what research, miracles do happen. And I'm very proud of the students because majority of them are able to complete researches, not a group research, but an individual research. And it's possible. But as a teacher, you really need to do the extra mile because you have to check papers from chapters 1 to chapter 5. It really takes up much of my time. But if you would really want to make a difference in the lives of these young people, then you have to do the extra mile in helping them come up with researches because that's the only way for them to be able to really contribute to the new body of knowledge. Next is leadership and management consultancy. Well, consultancy involves the synergy with different organizations
Yeah.
and delving into education leadership, education technology, and sustainable development projects, wherein it's a difficult task because you really need to be able to balance, you know,
Yeah.
your time, even your knowledge, and sometimes you end up being, so tired that
Yeah. Very
you
true.
end up being, sick. But that's
Yeah.
the way it is. If you want to make a difference, you really have to be able to share what you know to other people. Now, it's a constant quest for answers, combining the external and the internal analysis when I do my leadership and management consultancy with educational institutions, and really helping them out. In the different um, problems or weaknesses of the institution. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I am teaching. I'm doing research. The last research that I have conducted was with Somyuk Women's University in Seoul, Korea, and
Mm-hmm.
it was all about climate change education in a school, building a um, peaceful path towards sustainability. So it was more of the structure and the content of climate change education in a school setup. And yeah, we need those kinds of things to really help out different schools and even educators.
So, Dr. Dacanay, I am sure after going through your bio, which is really, really, you can say, an ocean of knowledge, people would love to connect with you for your knowledge, for your research, which says only one thing: to move on and to never ever give up on your dreams, because you are doing a wonderful job in the field of research, whether it is a leadership and management consultant or in the field of education. So I really appreciate your all talents, since you're a multi-talented personality, and there is no doubt in that. So keep growing, keep shining, Dr. Dere, and of course, keep shining the world, because you do have a potential to change the world, to transform the world, and to make a person the best version of themselves with their knowledge, power, perseverance, and hard work. So hats off to you, and a great applause for your miraculous, for your mind blowing, and for your amazing work which you are doing for the society and for the humanity. This is lovely. Well, moving to this journey with my Kiddos Latte Coffee. Now it's time from Dr. Dary to know what he really thinks about our platform, that is Kudos International. So anything from your heart, Dr. Dary, should come out, and let's see what it comes out.
Yeah, Kudos International. It's really a platform for a good cause, and this is coming from my heart because I can see that it holds immense significance. By serving as a catalyst for positive change, and the world needs that. Now, it offers really a very authentic solutions, and creating really miracles for people who are really in need today. Now, what I like about it is that the catalyst for the positive change, and it acts really as a very a rallying point in bringing together individuals, organizations, and community to support and champion in the various causes. And also, I see it as really a very good solution oriented platform, which is really very good for many organizations and people today. Now, by connecting with people with the expertise, the resources, and the opportunities to really address the pressing challenges that we have today. And what I like about it is the word miracle. Now, the
Yeah.
miracles for those who are really in need. Now, the potential really to be a miracle for individuals really facing hardships today. And um, it turns out that yeah, this is really a very goodwill for the community into really a tangible help for those experiencing difficulties, And I see it also as an amplification of impact, which is very good for the community. And lastly, I see it as a community building and solidarity as well. And it really provides a space for people to join forces for a good cause, fostering a really a sense of community and solidarity, thus allowing individuals with the shared values, which I my personally can relate to it, and the goals to really come together and creating a very supportive network that goes beyond geographical boundaries. And in essence, I think Kudos International transcends being just a platform,
Wow.
and it really becomes a dynamic force for a good a solution hub, and even a source of miracles for navigating the challenges and circumstances. So it amplifies transformative power of the collective action, and demonstrating that when people unite for a positive change, remarkable outcomes can be achieved, like what Kudos is doing right now.
Wow, Dr. Dare, really, you're these beautiful, so inspiring, so touching. This just really elated our team hearts, our team vision and mission. And I say, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video live or you're going to watch this video later, the one and only person who has crafted this platform day and night with his hard work is our CEO and founder, none other than Matt Allen, who has helped each and every individual team member in accomplishing our dreams, helping every individual of the society, inspiring, motivating, and cheering up together to create miracles across the globe. And we are doing wonderful and amazing job. And he is here, Matt Allen.
Thank you, really. Dr. Dary, it's just astounding to listen to a man of true principle and belief in what he's doing and the actualization of positive outcomes for people all around the world, like you do on a day-to-day basis. It is absolutely inspiring to me, and I'm sure everybody watching is likewise inspired too. You mentioned that it keeps you young. It certainly does. You look wonderful. It's inspiring. Maybe I need to go into education so that then I can look a bit younger myself. But I'm just blown away by the fact that you work so hard and you're devoted to that work and you're devoted to the people that that work will create miracles in. And it's no small feat. That there's no small miracle in anything that anybody does when it's for the benefit of other people. And that is exactly what we need in our current world today. I mean, probably we have needed since the beginning of time, but now is the time that we can do that through wonderful people like you, platforms like ours, and so many other things that are coming about because the world needs that change. The world needs that true truth rather than just what we're told to expect or told to be or the way that we're expected to be. I think it's time for us to realize that people are the solution. People like you, people who every day go to their job and their job is inspiring so many youngsters, so many older people, so many middle-aged people, whatever term we want to put on that. People, that's the important thing. And it's wonderful to have you on the show. Thank you very much for coming along. It's a privilege for both me and Supriya, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's our pleasure, Dr. Derry. And thank you, Matt, for always inspiring the world with your great mission and vision. And of course, your great words too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll leave you to carry on. I just wanted to interrupt rudely because I couldn't hold myself back.
You did a great job. All right. So, Dr. Derry, this journey was just not only an interview or a talk show or a ladder show. It was about inspiring the world with your great deeds, with your great potential, and with your great knowledge. And before we say goodbye to a lovely audience, lovely, you can say global spectators who are showering their love in the form of comments. Oh my God, when I see good program, cures, wow, welcome, authentically. Thank you so much, global audience. So, global audience is waiting for Dr. Dary's a powerful message. So, Dr. Dary, kindly enlighten the world with your powerful message once again.
Oh, yes. To our dear students, the parents, and the viewers and the listeners of Kudos International, it's all about finding your next. It's the beginning of a new era. And for students, you have to embrace the challenges as opportunities for growth. Your unique perspectives and dedication can really reshape the world that we have today. For our dear teachers and educators, your role is transformative. It's very important. Every lesson imparts not just knowledge, but shapes the future. Keep inspiring and innovating. For our educators, prioritize ethical practices in research and education. Your contributions ripple beyond the classroom, shaping the society we live in. For people in general, in a world full of noise, be a listener. Small acts of kindness and understanding can create, again, a ripple effect of positive change. And for all, embrace creativity and innovation. They are the keys to unlocking solutions in our ever evolving world. Together, we can overcome challenges and build a better future together. Thank you very much, Dr. Supriya and Kudos International. As we say in the Philippines, mabuhay everyone. Thank you.
Well, Dr. Dary, thank you so much for coming to our show. It's been a great pleasure and very great honor to host you. And you really touched millions and zillions today with your positivity, with your knowledge, and I said your inspiring journey. So, thank you so much once again. Thank you so much, my lovely global audience, for always loving us, inspiring us, cheering us. Keep doing that. Stay happy, hail and hearty. Bye bye for now.